Hi Aries, here is your 2026. This is going to be the energy that floats around you, just sort of like a bit of your weather forecast, I'd say. So you have the card of efficiency. So it's going to be a year of a real build up in a sense, really. You can be very mindful on your finances, your money, investments, property. It's going to be your work, your career, how you make your money. Do you feel efficient enough? So you're going to be really, really focused on, some of you may change your job, some of you may change locations, some of you may, like you say, may move, or there might be something to do with a property. I feel like you might also do up your property, and there's also going to be a shift. Not all, listen, this is just general, but some of you have been thinking about a move, but then are going to change your mind and decide to stay where you are, and maybe do up where you are, or maybe move in the area you're in. But there's going to be some connection with across seas. So some connection with across seas. And I know it sounds very vague, but this is just a general energy around. So you may find also as you go into the year that there is some money unexpectedly coming your way. Um, but I want to say it does come in more from the hard work you put in there. So if you start your year really focused and determined, you'll end your year very kind of a bit more abundant around you. So make sure that you are kind of like really like one step ahead. One step ahead. If you're thinking of adding anything else into your work, or even thinking it's time for me to like step into another kind of sort of like step into another job. I mean, I know you usually get going, but sometimes you can stay in your loop. But you need this will be a good year for you to step out as well. So anything to do with money, how you make your money. I would be also, if you're someone that really struggles in that area, I feel like you'll find that this 2026, as you go forward more into it, may bring more opportunities to bring more money your way. There could be unexpected windfalls, gifts, or something. I'm not saying it's going to be a lot of money, maybe it'll be for some of you as well. But if you are very abundant and you are thinking, okay, I need to do something with my money, investments, I'd be very cautious and careful what you do with your investments. But I would really, I feel like efficiency is very much connected to sort of like, could be like properties and stuff like that. So if you're thinking of buying another property to rent out or stuff like that, I also get with you, if you're thinking of doing that, think about a different area that might be more beneficial for you as well. But efficiency also is you feeling in control of yourself, you feeling like you got your control, you've got the reins. There's also kind of security. The word security is going to be very important around you next year. And also love's going to be very important around you. All those things will be quite linked up as well. I want to say for some of you that you could move, you could meet a love. Some of you also could end relationships and you could be starting over again. Now, because you've got the efficiency card, if you're in that process, if that happens, I think, when you go through these things, it can be quite uncomfortable, but when you come out at the end, it could be the best thing you did. My advice for you that in 2026 is, if you're thinking of adding anything, learning something new, adding another skill, promoting yourself, getting yourself out there, I definitely feel like this is a year for you to do it. This could be your year of money, abundance, and everything coming your way. But you're going to have to put a lot of hard work in. You're going to have to be focused, and you're also going to have to stay on the course, right? So don't keep changing your mind, jumping from one thing to the next. But the energy around you next year, Aries, is efficiency. You hold the power, you hold the key. There is a lot of new opportunities around you. Don't be scared to sort of like step out of your comfort zone. Don't be scared to step into something new. So you've got, this is just the energy, you know, this is just the energy of the year. So, you know, if you do things right, if you follow what you desire, if you think practically, you know, and abundantly, and open to new possibilities, you'll probably have quite an abundant year. Now remember, abundance is not just with money, it can also be to do with the heart area and to do with some peace or joy or contentment returning. You know, I will say this for you, you will also find times that you'll just want to sit and be, you know, some meditation, yoga, tai chi, massage, therapies like that are going to really work well for you, because you're going to want some time to just chill out, as will holidays. You're going to be really mindful of getting out of your, stepping out of your life for a while and going on holiday, having a trip here. You're going to be really, you're going to want, those are going to be really important. And when you do go, you're going to want to make sure you're going to places where you can sort of like, yeah, still do what you want to do, but peace. You're going to crave peace next year as well. And also home is going to be really important. That word home is going to be really important for you in 2026.